Hmm. Is that working? I don't think that's working. Let's see here. Why is my chat not working? Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. That was the same URL. Hmm. Why isn't that working? Let me try, I guess. What if I load it a different way? Yep. Now I get a monkey. Why is my chat not working? It's working there. This is normally just kind of worked out of the box. If I do this? Nope. No difference there, of course not. Why isn't my... Yeah, it's not wanting to load. That's not good. Let's see here. Why is my chat... It's just a white screen. That's not helpful at all. I wonder if YouTube changed something where, like, this doesn't work anymore or something. No? That loaded just fine. I love live debugging issues. Oh, that works. Okay. Just need to force it to load itself again. Alright. Alright. Much, much better. Can actually link this out now. Finishing up this battle, of course. Hello to everybody. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. I'm doing well. You're coming in here on the tail end of a nice PP stall against a mono bug team. The Arceus was an E-killer, so it wasn't really an Arceus bug in my opinion. What are you gonna do? Let's just finish this up. Well, we have a few bug reports that we need to go through. Some of them I've been kind of like looking at off to the side. And so we got some new ones on here that we need to go through. And depending on how fast some of these go, let's see what else we have time for. Hello, Vade Raven. How are you doing this evening? Nearly finished up with this battle. My opponent just has to finish using Struggle. About to head to school. Well, that's not the evening for you then, is it? It's probably the morning. Alright, now I say GG in chat. And now I count to see how many times did they use struggle. 9 times. Now I put over in lobby. Nice, guys. I won in National Dex AG by making my opponent use struggle 9 times in a row. And I had another challenger, I believe, as well. Yep. This person, Ispis Uwu. Oh, they've got a Comfey. That's not a good sign. And double Arceus. Another challenger approaches. They appear to have a counter team. Though, sad face. GLHF. Alright. They've got Shuckle, double Arceus, Comfey. They've got a Zern and Duskmane as well. My general game plan is going to be try to copy the Shuckle's hazards. Depending on what hazards it has, it might be not that bad. If they let me ditto them, that'd be the best. They don't have a lot of E-speed switch-ins. The Duskmane is the biggest thing that they can really do about that. But it could be bad, so it might be improof. We'll see what happens, though. I'll lead off with my Palmot, though. Okay, they led with this. Debating on whether or not I want to give them a healthy cat, or I think I'll give them Bright Powder one. Drop-a-Carp says, "Notice me now." Hello, Drop-a-Carp. How are you doing this evening? Sticky Web to start off with. Let's see if it's... Okay, not Protect. It's Encore, so they don't know how Copycat works, so that's good at least. They set up Sticky Web. They typically have other hazards on this. Let's see what else they want to do. Just Final Gambit, so they're sacrificing it. Probably going to go into an E-Killer now. Or Comfey. They could go into Comfey as well. Yep. I imagine... I'm going to see if I can... I'm debating whether or not I want to check their moveset, or if I just want to go hard Giratina. I think I'll go hard Giratina. Okay, they just do this. I'm going to Protect, see how they want to react. Just a Draining Kiss. I could Terrestrialize on that. I'm not going to yet, though. I feel like my Terra could be more important later. Not Life Orb on the Comfey. We got Xerneas, okay? It's going to Protect. We literally have some, like, wind music from Kirby. Let's skip past the wind music. Alright, just a Moonblast. I already did notice you drop a Carp. We'll cycle a little bit. Versus the Xerneas. Oh, they don't want to let me cycle at all. They went immediately to Arceus. I could go Giratina straight away. I could just attack. I could go Palmot. Got a few options. Depending on whether or not I want to try and hide Focus Punch, I think I'll just go Palmot and see how they want to react to this. Yep, SD. I'll see if they let me Focus Punch them. I don't think that's very likely to happen. If they SD again, that would be really good, but... Okay, they've got Dragon Claw. So they definitely are counter-teaming, because Dragon Claw is really bad in general on Arceus. You would always prefer to run another option instead. Because Giratina is not like common. And it's only slightly stronger than Shadow Claw. Alright, they have Dragon Claw. I could go E-Killer now. I could go one of my cats. The cats should die, though. I'll go this. See what he's got. Okay. good to know. Oh, let me put this over on the side so I can keep track of things. So we've got SD, E-Speed, Dragon Claw, Taunt. But they should be able to always go Dusk Main, but at least I get to see what they want to do. Yeah. 33 to Dusk Main. So let's check what that kind of damage implies. I'm going to assume it's a standard E-Killer. And we'll do versus Dusk Main. That looks offensive to me. That is very offensive. That did 33. Might not be. It's definitely not that much bulk. Depending on whether I want to stay in. They don't have Rocky Helmet. The worst I could really take here would be a Toxic. And the best thing I could do would be go to a Cat and revive something. I'm just going to E-Speed, see how he wants to... Because if he sacks this, yeah, like he did, then... Now they have to react to this. It's not unlosable, but killing Duskmane is really nice there. It means they now don't have a E-Speed resist. Yeah, so they go Xerneas. That makes sense. I don't need my Arceus for anything else. I don't need my Ditto for anything else but to copy one of the big guys. They're not gonna be able to knock me out, but they could go a couple extreme speeds after the fact, depending on whether or not that's worth it. Yeah, they also don't have Recover on Arceus, which is good. And it's probably the same set on both. If I Cat Cycle, I'm just going to lose HP. And not really get anything out of it either. So I'm just going to attack. Focus Blast, that's bad. I'm also going to run out of heals here very soon. Or I'm going to run out of extreme speeds, rather. But that's okay. I think I'll just take that. Alright, they go Comfey. Comfey is not the worst thing in the world. Hopefully they just let me hit them. That would be ideal. Oh, wait! Their set can't hit Terra Steel Giratina. That's really good. Okay. They're Giga Drain as well. I'm going to bank on them, their Arceus sets being identical, and hope that they can't break this. It's not going to be easy to do that, though, because they kind of always have pivots. Okay. They can heal a decent bit from this, but not that much. I might want to roar it. I will win this 1v1. They shouldn't be doing this to me. I think I'm gonna roar them though. Okay. I got the fresh Arceus. I'm doing well, Turtwig to throw, thank you. They also have Taunt, which is a bit annoying. Let me just see how they want to react to Dragon Claw or Dragon Tail. The other E-Killer comes out. Okay. There's the Comfey again. Yeah, they figured it out that they can do this. That one does have Earthquake. Okay. So that's not ideal. And we know they have SD. So Arceus number 2 has SD, EQ. I think I'm going to need to get a Ditto. I don't think Giratina is going to do this. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good for a number of reasons, actually. I think I might need a bait. That's not good. Okay, got an extreme speed out in there, which is good. I'm gonna take so much damage from this. I mean, I'm gonna be able to heal, but yeah. Okay. Got the other Arceus. The other Arceus is not as threatening. But what am I trying to do? I think I'm trying to get one of these in and try to heal, because I don't really see how else I'm going to win. 73, I could chip him a little bit, but not by a ton. Because this is always SD, right? Like, there's no reason ever not to SD here. You know, Taunt is also, like, fairly safe for them. Alright. And now it's like a 50-50, like, do they Earthquake, do they SD? And I don't really know. I'm gonna call SD. They did that last time. I got it wrong. Okay, that's very bad. I'm just gonna go one of my cats. 30% is very bad. Okay. Did not expect that. It's gotta be Endure, right? Yep, okay. Okay. I'm definitely going to attempt to assist. They would have to E-speed to stop that. Okay. I get this now. I do get one more revive off. Guaranteed revive, I should say. Okay, they also E-speeded. That's a misplay. I think I take Ditto with this. Yeah, because they could outplay otherwise. I don't need HP on this one anymore. So I think assist is... I think they should always be extreme speeding here. So I could endure and that would save a cat, but I don't really need my cats for anything at this point. My cats don't really do anything, yeah. So I'm going to sack this. Go this. Oh, it's... Last move... Recycle. Okay, I don't know what... Oh, it must be like, something like there. Oh, I don't know why they went hard Kante. That was a misplay. I don't think they recover enough. Yeah. Okay, I beat the counter team. Woo! Needs more counter team IMO. Alright. Alright, what am I at? I don't remember my record. I think I'm like 9-0 now. Yeah, okay, I'm 9-0 now. Nice, guys. I won in National Dex AG. I'm 9-0 today now. Alright. Alright, if I get any more challenges, then I'll accept. Otherwise, in the meantime, I will go ahead and work on bug reports. We got Archaludon's sprite is not showing. If you type in Archaludon in Team Builder and click on it, you'll see the sprite is missing. That's probably true, if I had to guess. Archaludon. Oh, they banned that guy? Yeah, it's not there. Yep. So that is a bug. Sprites Mega Thread. Did I not have that pinned? I need to pin that. Where is my sprites mega thread? Sprite issues mega thread. There we go. Stick thread. There we go. And we'll just move that post. I like the new smoke on layout that they've got. Existing thread. Sprite issues mega thread. Move to sprite mega thread. Alright. Fairly common known bugbear. We have a lot of them that are like that, where they don't have different sprites, especially the newer Pokemon, especially the DLC 2 Pokemon. It's pretty common. Oh yeah, I need to put out here that I'm streaming as well. Streaming bug reports work. Come hang out. I wonder if this will work. Oh. Oh. Not working. Just click the link, I guess. Alright. Alright. So this one should be gone now. Very simple one there. Battle stuck at home page, name not on ladder. I can't get this match off the front page. I tried refreshing, closing, and opening a new tab. My name won't show up on the ladder either. I don't know if that's related. Okay. Well, they took some screenshots. But that doesn't really tell me anything. What's their rank? Hello, Sumi. So what is your rank on Showdown? Your rank is really low. I think the first one is a duplicate. I'm trying to remember where that was like at. That's not good. That's gonna be too specific. I'm trying to think of where that would be. I think that's I don't even remember what I marked that as. I know that's a known bug because I've encountered that before too. Let me look at homepage, I guess. I'll try that. I don't think that's gonna pull up what I'm wanting, but no. What's this section called? It's called like I don't think that's gonna get me what I'm wanting either. Games appearing in menu after finished with privacy changes. There we go. Yeah, it's a duplicate of this one. That's what I thought. Duplicate of... There we go. This is a your first is a duplicate of... As for the second, your rank is not... Your ladder rank is not high enough to appear in the top 500. Use /rank to see your current rank, your current elo. There we go. So that is a duplicate. Alright. There was this bug that made all the stat names in Team Builder all weird. I don't know if that was purposeful, but it said special attack was special computing. Absolutely not. But that does not sound like a Showdown thing. I wonder if you had some sort of auto-translate feature on. Like a browser extension of some kind. That's definitely not something that Showdown does. We don't do anything like what you've described there. So like I said, I imagine that's what it was. It was some sort of browser extension. So pretty simple there. No one's challenging me to National Dex AG, so we're gonna go ahead and continue on. We've got an unsure bug report. When using a pledge move like Water Pledge after your teammate used a combining move, the Pokemon that used the second move will have the first move. So it's, yep, that is a known bug. Yep. Duplicate of... Alright, duplicate. Alright. Got a few more that we need to go through. Oh, I remember this one. Zoroark's illusion ability behaves different on Showdown than in-game. If your first two Pokemon are knocked out in one turn, and you need to switch two Pokemon in, and one of them is Zoroark with illusion intact, illusion will always copy the appearance of the Pokemon next to it on Showdown. However, in-game, the side matters. If placed on the right, Zoroark will copy its partner, but on the left, it will not. Here's proof in-game. Oh, this is interesting. They don't have part 1 on this guy, but this is interesting because this is what, so they claim that if placed on the right, Zoroark will copy its partner, but on the left, it will not. That doesn't seem right. Surely it's, if Zoroark is on the left, it will copy its partner. Because it'd be, oh, no, this would matter, speed order would matter for this, I think. I think it would matter, based on which Pokemon was faster when it was sent out. So we may need to actually look at what this fellow said. So the footage ain't great here, but that's okay. All right. Thankfully, they did provide footage, though. Footage is really nice, especially for illusion stuff. Like, and double cart footage like this is really good. So that's very much appreciated. So they KO Torkoal and Lilligant here. And then they go into Zoroark on the left, which is on the slower side. So it will be replaced by Armarouge. Yeah. And then it gets replaced by True Zoroark. With no illusion. Hopefully they show the other switch. Alright. Okay, that looks like, it's True Zoroark. Yep, True Zoroark. Yep, okay. Thankfully they caught off the footage exactly when they showed True Zoroark as well. Yep. So, yeah, they're talking about host and client here, but that's not relevant to Zoroark. So I think they are... Okay, so this one was uploaded upside down, which is kind of a little bit obnoxious. But I believe they are incorrect on the left and right slot stuff. Yeah, I believe that's based on speed instead. So let's look at what they reported here in their battle. So they did Torkoal, Lilligant. Very nicely, they did the exact same setup. Okay. So now they're replacing... Okay, so it was illusioned there. Lilligant was replaced first, though, I think. I always have to make... I have to be careful on this one. Okay, so we have... Okay. So Lilligant replaced first, and then the Indeedee. But which one is the true one? Okay, that is the true Indeedee. So that's... The other side is the Zoroark. Kind of annoying they did it that way, but that's alright. So they replaced... They replaced Lilligant with Indeedee. And then Zoroark was sent out disguised. So this is not an issue with slots, it's an issue with speed. To be clear, this is not an issue with slots. Or, the cartridge behavior is not an issue of slots, but of speed. Because, well, let me think. Because let's imagine in both cases. Okay, so if the slower Pokemon, or if the faster Pokemon is replaced, then Zoroark is sent out. And Zoroark is now swapped in. If the final Pokemon was still there, like if Lilligant replaced, or if Zoroark replaced Lilligant, then that would work. So that should work. I don't know if they did that here or not. It's kind of hard to tell. So here, they're placing on the right. Yeah, and it's double Armor Rouge. Right, because it's slot. It's speed dependent, not that. Yeah. Pokemon are replaced in order of their speeds without. Let's see. Speeds without modifiers. I think it's speed without modifiers. Let's see here. After multiple KOs, Pokemon are replaced in the order of the Pokemon that fainted, in order of the speed of the Pokemon that fainted. For the pledge move bug, it happens because the move message has a from. How would you say that in English? Kwarg? That's definitely not how you would say it in English. Like KWARG. On it that makes the client think that the second pledge user used that as a called move. Keyword arg. Yeah, I think that's the smarter way of saying it in English instead of KWARG. KWARG would be funnier though. For multiple Pokemon are replaced in the order. So I think now I know I've talked about this before. Let's see here. Fainted. I think it's in this same post. Let me see if I can find it. It's a very obscure post. Let's see here. Yeah, if each fainted Pokemon yeah. Notably from some modifiers apply for the purpose of fainted speed or recognition. Okay. Speed swap does affect it. Trick Room affects it. This is probably it's definitely not speed without modifiers. Wait, Pledge Swap affects it? But these don't? Something's wrong there. That can't be right. I'm just going to leave it as speed and leave it ambiguous. It doesn't. So, since whenever you were replacing Lilligant with Zoroark, Armor Rouge was still in the back for it to properly disguise itself via illusion. But when you were replacing Torkoal, Zoroark is sent out second And so does not. Let's see how I want to word this. Zorka is set on second, so does not have anything to illusion as. Let's look at a couple of their other examples of this. This is them just attacking, expanding force. So they switched in Zerork. Yep, on the right-hand side. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Showdown is still bugged in this case, though. Let me make sure that that is correctly bugged, though. Gonna watch this turn one all over again. Oh no, so that actually is correct. So Lilligant is being replaced by Indeedee. And Torkoal is being replaced by Zoroark. So this is a bug. It should not copy that because it shouldn't count that as being illusioned at that point. Yeah. Does Showdown also do illusion on the other side? I'd be surprised if it did. Indeedee. It does double Indeedee in both cases. So I'm assuming the Zoroark is on this side. Yep, that's correct. Okay. Your first replay should have Zoroark. In the first replay, Zoroark should not have illusion active. The second replay showcases correct behavior. Are replaced in order of the speed of the Pokemon that fainted. Whenever you're replacing Torkoal, second does not have anything to illusion as. Shouldn't still bug in this case though. In the first replay, Shark should have illusion active. The second replay showcase Red Craver. Yep, I think that's right. Hello, Peter Cart. This is a really nice bug. I also need to make sure. Thanks for the detailed cartridge footage for easy reference. All right, so we'll mark this as confirmed. This is illusion on double switches. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Can you ask a question? Go ahead. But I am currently streaming. My day hasn't been the best, but you always make your day better. Well, I appreciate that. What are your favorite Pokemon? Minun. Minun is my favorite Pokemon. Alright. That was a pretty good one, I think, here. I do not need a team. Thank you, though. Alright. Oh, this one was recently fixed by Karthik. Or I thought it was, anyway. Let's see here. Karthik, I assume the Dex build is... I don't even know. Karthik, are you still in the stream? But I assume the Dex build is separate from the client build. So yeah, this is probably still bugged on here. Fairy... Oh, gosh darn it. Moves. Fairy. And physical. Oh, why didn't that keep it? There we go. No, it is fixed. So yeah, I thought I checked it after a recent client rebuild, but maybe it takes a little bit longer. Yep. Fixed by Karthik in. And then I'll grab your thing. Oh, wait, I don't need to grab there. I need to grab here. There we go. You know, Karthik, if you posted these yourself, then you could. I would give you a like. But you don't have to, because then you increase your post count. I am still taking National Dex HG challenges, if you would like to send me one. I'm just keeping an eye on... I'm checking Showdown every so often to see if I've received a challenge or not. Looks like you canceled a challenge earlier. Oh, there we go. We have a challenge. Now, what was I before? I think I'm... Okay, I'm 9-0 currently, so... Alright. I was challenged to National Dex AG for fun. I am currently 9-0. Alright. Still HF. Okay. So let's see here. My opponent's got Chen Pao, Deoxys Speed, E-Killer, Gengar, Xerneas, and Duskmane. Deoxys is usually Hazard, so this might be an Ultra Necrozma. I'm using a, quote, real team, so I have to make sure I don't let myself get carried away. I think I'm pretty good, though. They don't have any electric immunes. E-Killer looks fairly solid if I can get rid of Gengar in particular. Do I want to trade hazards? Do I want to just Volt Switch? How do I want to do this? I could go Calyrex and get up a sub and then Barrage twice. And then try to 1v1 with that. I think I'm just going to try it that way. Because I think they're probably going to try to hazard turn 1. So I'm going to trade hazards here for a little bit of, I think I'm going to do, I think Leech Seed first is optimal. Yeah. And then I'll Barrage. Do pledge moves use PP on both Mons? I think so, because... They both enter the checkstone before move success. And, like, the part where it stops is really late. So I'd imagine they both use PP. I'd probably not hurt to check, though. Right. We've got Arceus here. So E-Killer is, it walls Astral Barrage, but it won't wall, Will-O-Wisp Bleach Seed. Let's see if they have Lum. They don't. They do have Shadow Claw. So, my question is, do I want to... Oh, they're Life Orb? I think I'm going to use the opportunity to defog. I think they're very likely to stay in here. Yeah. Okay, this should give me a defog. So if there's any reason for the second pledge move to have a source effect on it. Maybe it matters in triples, Karthik. For knowing, like, who a combo move was from. But I don't really think that matters because... Yeah, I don't think it really, like, even in triples, like, if you had, like, a grass, water, water, or something like that, I think it'd be fine. I don't know what the Xerneas is doing here, but I'm... Oh, they, cured the Arceus. That's fine by me. I'm gonna take the Sacred Fire on Chen Pao. Looks like they didn't want to mess with it. They went Gengar. I burned the Gengar, which is very good. But kind of get to do whatever I want here. Something is going to probably die, and then I want to make sure my positioning is good after that. The Gengar can't really do a lot to my E-Killer. And it's almost dead. I could just go that and SD. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, and they Shadow Balled as well, so that's, like, perfect. Yeah, I can't think of another reason myself, Karthik. It doesn't really need to know, like, who it came from, does it? Oh, wait, it might need to know for the combo attack string, Karthik. Like when it says Pokemon is waiting on the other Pokemon's move. Does it need to know for that string? It's a different message? Then I don't know, yeah. Yeah, if that's not used for that, then yeah. Maybe it was used for legacy reasons, I don't know. Okay, so they went out into Duskmane. I'm just gonna Earthquake. If they Dragon Dance and like are something weird, I'll find out. They are, but Extreme Speed will kill. Unless they're Terra Ghost. But that means they're not E-Killer and like, yeah, just, yeah, they're not that. Okay, they went out to their own E-Killer. I think I'm fine trading. I'm up so much on HP right now. E-Speed might knock me out. But I don't think it will. I could go into my Calyrex. Oh, I survived. Okay, that's really good. I think I might survive poison as well. Depends on how much I heal. Yeah, I'm going to survive poison. Nope, I didn't. Okay. I thought I just barely recovered enough. So they've got Chien-Pao and Xerneas now. The Xerneas has Aromatherapy. They can't really beat Duskmane right now. Arceus Dark is is really bad here. I could go Miraidon and just whack the Xerneas. I could go Calyrex. I think Calyrex is a little bit better at whacking both of them. Okay, got this one. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp this. I guess I should sub first, actually. See if they try to Sucker Punch me. They know all my moves, though. They probably should know that I'm not going to... Like, if they have Sucker Punch, they probably should know that I'm not going to click it, so... Okay, they have Ice Shard. Oh, that makes sense. It's they have that as their anti-Cats measure. So that means I can just... Oh, okay, they just went hard Xerneas on this. Yeah. So if they're not Scarf, then they will lose the Cal... Okay, they are Scarf. That gives me pretty much whatever I want here. I could go Ho-Oh, and that would be a guaranteed kill. I could go Necrozma. Necrozma's also a guaranteed kill. I think I'll go Necrozma. It doesn't have that now currently, Nerd of Now. It'd be nice if it did for a Terra Stellar, but... Alright, GG. Yeah, sacking Chien-Pao there doesn't do anything for you. But also, Chien-Pao's burned, so it's not realistically going to break through all these guys. Alright. This fellow keeps challenging me, but then they cancel the challenge, so it's like, what do you want me to do? If you cancel the challenge, I can't accept it. Alright. Alright. The next one we have is a Validator bug report. Oh, which Anubis commented on. If Anubis comments on a Validator bug report, then you know that it's interesting. Serena should be able to learn Celebrate. It has been legal since Worlds. Also Steenie, I guess. Validation needs updating. Oh, we need to add the Serena event. I can do that. Sure. Yeah, that's fine, Peter Cart. You can do that. So yeah, we can add the Serena event. All right. Get branch. Get pull upstream master. Git push origin master. Okay, and let's go ahead and add the Serena event. So it's actually a Steenie event. I like this one. I usually like the bug reports that are correct as well. I got one of these, by the way, in game. Where are the IVs on this? I didn't even. Oh, they're all random. That's kind of cool. Okay. Cannot be shiny. So let's go ahead and add ourselves a Steenie event. All right. We'll add this in learn sets. Oh, it already had. That's interesting. It already had a event back in Gen 7. Now it's gonna get one in Generation 9. Kind of cool. All right. Let's see. What was the level? Level 50. It did not have a fixed nature, did it? Nature. Nature. Random, so it did not have a fixed nature. The ability. What was the ability? Ability has to be Leaf Guard. The moves were Celebrate, Splash, Sunny Day, Dazzling Gleam? Really? Was that actually what this Steenie's moveset was? I don't think that's right. Splash? I don't think it needed... I don't think I learned Splash. Let me just pull up my event one that I got from Worlds. Let me just pull that up. Steenie. No! Those are the moves. Weird. Yeah, that's... I guess I didn't realize... I thought I had, like, real moves. And not Splash and Sunny Day. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's right here. Huh. Alright. Well, that's what the moveset is. Okay. So, I guess I'll put it in order. So we have Celebrate... Oh wait, actually, which order was it? Which order was it? Was it Celebrate, Splash, or Splash? What was the order? Let's see. The order was... That is the wrong one. Celebrate, Sunny Day. Okay, so Sunny Day was next. Celebrate, Sunny Day, Splash, and then Dazzling Gleam. And there's a Cherish Ball. It could not be shiny. How do you do not shiny? Because this is a, What's the proper way to do it in here? It's like shiny, and there's like different ones. I believe one is like possible. True is guaranteed. Maybe... null entry means that it's not shiny. Maybe like a Heatran, because I know the Eruption one is like that. Yeah, you just don't define it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, Steenie. I think that's all correct. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be added. I don't think so, though. Came with random IVs, so it doesn't need anything specific there. Came with their event ribbon, which was cool. That's the cool thing about it. All right. This one really should not have any problems with NPM test, but I'll run it anyway. Add. Worlds 2024. Steenie event. Did you do the move sources? I did not. Good catch there. Good catch. Yeah, I wouldn't like that, would it? Celebrate. 9S. 1. And then sunny day. They're in order, right? I always forget how the actual orders work for this. Magical leaf. You just put it at the end. Okay. Okay. 9S. Oh, this is S0 though. This is S0. Not S1. Yeah, it's S0. Okay. Ah! Go away. It is S1? The other one has S0. Oh, it's not by generation. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, we'll add sunny day as well. And then we have sunny day, then we have splash. And then we have dazzling gleam. I didn't even know that Mon could learn dazzling gleam. Alright. Okay. I guess while I'm at it, I could add the World Sylveon as well. But I don't think that had anything unique on it, did it? Besides being in a Cherish Ball. I don't even know if it was in a Cherish Ball. I guess it wasn't a Cherish Ball. I don't know. Do we normally add... I don't think we normally add the events if they're not a specific thing. I guess it could matter later for, like, whenever somebody uses a, like, whenever we actually implement Cherish Balls or whatever, but I can't be bothered to implement the specific one here. Alright. I'll let it... Oh! Something actually failed, so I missed something there. What did I mess up on? Dazzling Gleam? Should include it for... Did I spell Dazzling Gleam wrong? I did spell Dazzling Gleam wrong. Okay. Good thing we have tests, right? Alright. I wish this had a, like, rerun all failed test. That'd be kind of a convenient thing to add onto here. Obviously, that doesn't work necessarily with, like, mechanics stuff. Because, like, if you change the mechanic and you, like, get to pass the test you're worried about, now you have to test that all of them work, whatever, but... Could be convenient for, this sort of thing. Does Serena have Dazzling? Yes, it did. Apparently, it learned it even as Bone Sweet. So yeah, Celebrate is the only new move. And only Steenie and Serena can get it, but not Bond Sweet. Make sure it passes TSC, and then once that's good, I will click this fancy little button. I think we should be good here. That is the wrong one. added in, and then whatever comment I give for that. That's still not finished yet. Yeah, I know LC can't use it, but that's when they give it the like new Z move or whatever. All right, that looks good. Comment, git push origin master. Make sure everything looks good there, and then I'll push to upstream. New move, new sources, everything new there, and it is leaf guard. Yep. All right. Git push upstream master. All right. Well, this is done. Missing Steeny event. Alright. Alright. We have a challenge now from Peter Cart 444. So what do I use? I'll use my revive cats. Okay, looks like that was a good call. Alright. Feel like I have fun. Oh, they said bad luck don't have fun? Ooh. They're feeling spicy. Bad luck don't have fun, huh? 2 chances is pure. I know, right? Exactly. Like, I don't know what the chances are here for. The only things that worry me potentially are the Arceus, but neither of them are standard E killer, at least. Both of these swarms tend to be like calm mindsets, so I guess we'll see. I'm gonna actually lead off with Ditto because I don't value. Oh, it's a Perish Song set. Yeah, that doesn't worry me at all because Perish Song is just not threatening versus Revive Cats. Like, a Pokemon for me matters not at all. So I can do Pomot, and that will, if they go Perish Song, then they're going to be forced to switch. They just Judgment. It's fair enough. So Focus Punch basically forces them not to do anything. They can't Perish Song. If they Whirlpool, then they can't Perish Song again. They can't really switch to get... Okay. Are you stream sniping me, Peter Cart? Yeah, that doesn't even really help their positioning all that much. Because what's the Gengar going to do, right? I mean, it Mega Evolves. I guess if it Encores, then it can, like... Actually, I don't think you can Encore Focus Punch. Maybe you can Encore Focus Punch. I'm not sure if that is one of the moves that can be Focus Encored or not. Perish Song. Okay. So again, this is not threatening to me whatsoever. I'll Thief again, and then I'll Focus Punch. Yeah, okay. So now if they want to stay in, they have to eat a Focus Punch. Just a Shadow Ball. Okay, it knocked me out, but like, it's not free revive. Or I could take something else. I could take a Perish Song on something else. But that would only really work on Darkseus. I think that's okay, though. I think I'll do that. Focus Blast, Perish Song, Protect, and Shadow Ball. Alright, let me make a note of this. Focus Blast, Perish, Protect, and Shadow Ball. Alright. And I will just Perish again on their switch. And we'll see how long I can stay in. I created an issue yesterday. Is it possible to send a message to the client after all update messages are sent? Because the request message is the first one. What are you trying to do, Hydra Metron? If you receive any update messages, you should have received all of them. when the turn is evaluated, you get all the client protocol at one time. Like if I click perish song here, like you can watch what'll happen. You see, like all of this stuff sends at once. So I don't know what you're looking for there. Let's see here. Do I want to save my Ditto, or do I want to... I think I'm fine sacking it. So yeah, what are you trying to do, Hydra? Because a turn is completely evaluated. Maybe that's what you were confused on. They can also not be completely evaluated if you have a... what's it called? If you have, like, a switching move. But, again, it should, like everything is sent all at once. You're using Battletech Stream directly, and the updates are not... Inside ifs are not sent at the same time. What do you mean they're not sent at the same time? The answer to your question, though, like, if you're asking, like, can you add, like, a message to the end of every turn, like, to let the client know that they're ready to receive input, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. What you're looking for is something like, I would prefer for my thing to know, okay, my time, my time receiving stuff is finished. Now I can sense things again. We are almost certainly not going to do that because that would just, like, extremely inflate the size of our logs. Like, that would just cause everything to blow up because for every turn you're adding just, like, what would otherwise be an unnecessary check. Like, we wouldn't use that on the client for anything. And I haven't heard anybody who works with, like, directly parsing things. Like, for example, folks who have done, like, replay analysis in mass. I haven't seen anybody say that, yeah, I need this to be able to know when the turn ends. They are always able to figure out in some other way. So I don't know if you're I don't know exactly how you're looking at it, if you're using like a third party tool. If you're like looking at something coming from the server itself. Because or if you're like, because the server again should be sending all of that at the same time. I guess maybe a different question would be like, how does the client know when it stopped receiving stuff? I don't know if the client does on our side. I don't know if if there's a point where it's like, yeah, like I've received everything I'm going to receive. And like it knows where to like cut it off in the console log. That's probably when it receives the next request message. So, yeah, but like, yeah, yeah. You have an AI bot in Python? Isn't there I'm like 90% sure there's a Python, package. Now, or whatever. I don't think they're called packages in Python. But there's something in Python that allows you to, directly interact with, Showdown stuff. It's not written by us. Yeah, Pokeenv. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'd assume that handles that. So even if you don't want to use that package, you might look at how they handle it. Or you might speak with the developer on their side for advice on how to handle it in your own third-party client, since they're going to have more experience with Python client development than we will, since we don't do anything like that, of course, on our side on the main server. So yeah, that's why I'd recommend there. But we're definitely not going to add that. So if you open an issue about that, I could put that formally in an issue for you. We tend to ignore our issues. Not because we want to, but because a lot of them are very abstract and like not things that we can directly do. Some of them are like just like would belong better in our suggestions forum. But that is a very technical one, so I don't blame you for that. So I'll write something up. Yeah, you're good. You're good. And I think there's always a bit of time lag as well. What's the hardest bug to solve currently? I'd say the most complicated bug we have is, like as far as mechanics go, and this is really like a bug, but a general issue of like our events not being in the same order as the cartridge games have their events. So not having the same kinds of events and not having them act in the same order as cartridge. I think that's our biggest issue. If we had the correct order for events, I would wager we'd fix like a good at least like 50% of our mechanics bugs. It may be even higher than that. It might be higher than that we would fix if we just had like correct event ordering across the board. But that's very hard to do because all of that information is obviously private. And so like you don't know what the event order is because we don't have the source code for the modern games. Even if you are suspicious and you look at Gen 7. Like you still don't have it for 8 and 9, and like it's changed. Like it's not the same thing. They move things around, so like that is the biggest thing. And the reason why it's so hard to do is because of how much our code is like dependent on the current generation for past generation mechanics. Like it's because by default we backport mechanics, which I think is a good thing. Other people are like, no, it's not a good thing. I think it's a good thing that we backport mechanics by default. Because otherwise we'd have just a million issues with like having to reproduce the same code basically the same time, and now you have to go back into this generation and update the same code in the same place for like 3 of the modern generations and things like that. But I think that's the biggest one. Yeah, Jetpack Torkoal isn't a great example of that. Where it will activate a jetpack before the drought will activate, but on cartridge it doesn't. There's some recent like Twitter post about like Mirror Herb doing a similar thing, which I thought was funny because I'm like, we've known about that for like since I think like the first month of Scarlet and Violet. So it's very amusing that people are like, OMG, this is such a cool mechanic. It's just like, yeah, we know about this. But that's the way with a lot of mechanics too. Like, and I, you know, I'm in this area, so I know how the stuff works. The problem with PokeEM is that it runs the full server and communicates through sockets, which makes sense. Create a JavaScript that works the battle and communicates through Unix pipes. Well, Hydra, I mean, what does PokeEM use for like determining the Battletech stream? Oh yeah, Jetpack is definitely a thing in VGC. It was very good on Torkoal and server regulations. What it would be used for was you could lead it and get immediate stun and then switch to an offensive threat. That was one of the things you could use it for. Another thing you could use it for was momentum. You could use it as a slow switch because you would use overheat, deal a decent chunk of damage, and then get a switch. So basically what it did was it enabled your Paradox Pokemon to be effective Sun Sweepers. Also, I've dodged so many Seismic Toss with my Bright Powder, holy moly. It's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, so Hydra, I would say that I would recommend asking your the PokeEM people and see if they have any suggestions Python side for that. Because, like I said, on Showdown side, we're not adding that because of how much. Like, it would add so much. Like, for every battle we have, for every turn, we have an extra line that does nothing. Yeah, I don't think we would want that. Like, that would make usage stats processing take even longer than it already does. Like, it can take a full day currently, and, like, just adding that, like, it just scales horrifically. So it would make your parsing faster, but it would make other things worse. It would also mean, like, it means each individual battle is communicating more information. It means the server is sending more stuff. The client has to process more stuff, things like that. So it'll determine when the messages are fully sent, but like PokeEM is a bit convoluted. You have to simulate like an automation that checks the sequences, messages, and determines the end. I don't know if you remember me exchanging emails with you like a year ago for data grants for my master's dissertation. I do not remember. I do remember having to tell a lot of people no in the last few years, which is not fun to tell people. I think it's better than ignoring them, which was the strategy beforehand. I'm just like, at least tell the people that we're not offering it. Does Thief kill at 21? I don't think it needs to. Yeah, because this one can just kill. It's not like they have any pressure. Do I get any funny emails? Probably the funniest one that I've ever gotten, and this happened twice, was somebody signed up the staff email for National Geographic. And so we were just getting, like, National Geographic, like, subscription emails. And I'm pretty sure it was, like, a proper subscription, too. They just put the Showdown staff email in there. I don't know why. People don't try to buy PS. They do try to advertise on it, though. We get a lot of people who spam staff with, like, can we advertise? And it's like, no, dude, shut up. Quadruple para. Real? Ooh, I like this. This song is called Welcome Your New Overlord. It's kind of catchy. Looks like I'm going to get to cycle all of my Pokemon back now. Trying to think if there's any... oh, they parasong themselves. I don't know why they did that. They clicked Parashong again, but so now I can do this in Parashanzi. Why can cats balance life and death? I don't even know what that means. Oh, that's interesting. I actually didn't know this. That, I guess it makes sense that you don't copy the parish count. Yeah, I don't know why I would think that they wouldn't. You don't, like, copy burn or anything. It's rare when that happens, not common. Someone did a mod that ran Legends Arceus when you moved into Showdown. Actually, we have explicitly, on multiple occasions, explicitly rejected Legends Arceus work. Yeah, we have no interest for Legends Arceus work. If Legends ZA has the same mechanics and there's no PvP, then we will also reject implementation of ZA. Because there is potential legal trouble in offering PvP battling for a game that doesn't have PvP battling. We don't want to worry about that. Also, the battling mechanics suck. They are really bad for competitive play. Like, abysmal. If you understand how, like, the agile system works and everything. Like it is terrible. It is really, really, really bad. There's also the issue of things like how you determine stuff. Like, for example, speed ties, for example, in Legends Arceus are, like, determined by the host or, like, who the player is. But, like, we don't have PvP battling for being able to check that kind of thing. And I'm sure there's all sorts of, like, other things that would come up for, like, this interaction, like, is impossible in regular play, but, like, it's possible here. So, like, what do we do? So yeah. I mean, it's the meta game is just like who spams priority moves. It's not very interesting. Oh, I missed my Thunder Wave. Also, it's kind of cringe that Ditto only has 300 HP, so it can only take 3 seismic tosses like that. Oh yeah, another thing too is that PLA mechanics are just like not the same at all. Like, poor you for your damage formula now. Like, I think there's like a post by Anubis of how it works, and like that's your only details. Like, like anything more specific than that, you don't know. So like, good luck. Nerve Now is not Jet OU. Nerve Now is a coder who works on the VGC damage calculator, which, in my opinion, is a lot better than the PS damage calculator. Because of this feature. Oh, I did not type the right thing. This feature is amazing. Absolutely incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it was implemented well, too. So, I could not... I would use this for singles, if it didn't, like if it didn't, I mean, it doesn't have all the single sets in it. But yeah, it's like very, very, very good. I like it a lot. Peter Cart says at least had the Legends plate. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, Legends plate. Yeah, let me tell you about Legends plate. Okay. All right. So let's see. So what do you think? What do you guys think? Would Arceus turn into a ground type if it used Legends, or if it used what's the Arceus type called? I have already forgotten what the Arceus, because the Legends plate, but does it have like a type? Like, does it have a form name? I don't remember if it does or not. But anyway, if the Legends type Arceus, so to speak, if you use Judgment into a Rotom Heat, and it has Levitate, which obviously you can't have in PLA, but if it has Levitate, do you think Judgment would turn into a ground type, or do you think it would recognize that and turn into a water type? I don't know. Your only issue with the PS damage calc is beat up and choice items don't affect CFCs that they do in game. What do you mean beat up doesn't affect CFCs? Oh, I think you mean beat up and choice items don't affect. Okay, you mean like two different things there. Because choice items are like, yeah, because like what you're saying with like, oh, you must mean like not being able to calculate beat up. I guess actually, now I think about it, Nerve Now, you could support beat up now if you wanted to. In your calc, because you've got the team. And choice items don't support CFCs. Why wouldn't they? That's weird. Because like, crystal free Z-moves are just regular moves. And like, Z-moves can be boosted by, well, I guess they can't be boosted by choice band, but like, they can be boosted by other modifiers, so that's kind of surprising to me. What was the memory that I opened up Nerve Now? Why torture this user, Skyman? Why not? We're playing National Dex AG. We're trying to have fun here. You've forgotten you considered it? I have a funny joke for not being able to tell Spanish and Portuguese apart, but decide against it. You came to the conclusion you can't determine which 4 mobs you use for beat-up mechanics? No, you don't need to determine them, Nerve, now. You just, or do you? No. I think you just do all the Pokemon. Like you do all the Pokemon that are active, and then if somebody doesn't want that, you just take away 4. Holy moly, guys! It's Wolfie VGC. How are you doing, Wolf? What's the bug? Oh wait, I got a good bug, Wolf. Watch this bug. Watch this bug. Look at this bug. You like this bug, Wolf? Everyone freaking out. Blip bug? Oh, there we go. All right, I'll do blip bug. Blip bug. Blip bug. I like blip bug. Yeah, I'm not really doing too much bug report stuff right now. I'm currently PP stalling someone in National Dex AG. No, it is good. It's good. It's good in like UU. I think it's like, if I remember right, isn't it? Skymoon would know this if it's in OU or not. Huge power, Mega Mewtwo X, light that burns the sky versus 252 Zygarde complete. Does a lot of damage. Someone said this is the longest game I've seen. You haven't seen my games then. Alright. Have you ever gone to the 1,000? Of course. Of course I got to the 1,000 turn limit. Forgot to add, you're hoping I'm working on improving the teams and damage calc. What's to improve? I really like how this works. Like where you click and it loads up. The saving could be a little bit more intuitive, but I still like it. Very, very convenient. The only thing that could be slightly better is if you could implement the combination calcs, that'd be nice. So I don't have to open up the KO chance calculator on the side. So I could calculate like, oh, what's the odds of Surging Strikes plus Glacial Lance picking up a KO? That'd be convenient, but. Is that my team? I think it is my team. I think you've got the Palma right, too. There's Calc Worker Gen 7 stuff? I don't know if that is backported. Anything beyond SV. I only use it for SV stuff. But I know it has all the logic there. Someone says, Leonard is kind until National Dex. What do you mean? Morals go out the window. Also, I just realized I can heal well. Because they ran out of Thunder Wave finally. Yeah, I don't know. The tricky part... combination calcs aren't going to be too bad. I mean, they're a little bit harder, but... Oh yeah, another thing that would be nice too is... I could tell you... this would be a fun project. Some math person would really need to figure this out. I don't know how mathy you are. Like actual mathy stuff. Like I could give you the logic that's used for this because like you probably know about like the imprecisions with like triple KO or like 3 damage rolls with like surging strikes and things like that. Like where the calc is like, oh, estimated whatever percent, but like the true percent is like a lot like more specific. Yeah, that's true, Wolf. Yeah, most of my opponents just don't forfeit. Yeah, like as far as like developing a good algorithm for that, I'm not very strong either. You know, I wonder if Chat. You know, I haven't done this since AI's been around. I wonder if ChatGPT could do it. It might actually be able to, like unironically. Wolfie VGC versus DaWoblefet next. Hey guys, what do you think is my in-person record versus Wolf? What do you think my my all-time record is for sets. In all formats, all VGC formats. It is not 1 more billion. Besides, you can't guess, Wolf. You were there. Your end-person record for what was better than mine. Now, well, hang on. Well, if I zero something, oh, you think I have no wins? No wins, huh? You have no faith in me. Let's see if I can remember all of them. Let's see. Our first time we played was in 2015, where Wolf beat me at day 2 of a national. We played again in 2017, where I beat Wolf in day 1 of a national. I guess it was NAIC then. I beat him on stream too. It was in a mirror. So that was kind of cool. Then we played again in 2023, again in day 2 of NAIC. And Wolf beat me there, and that was my favorite set of the weekend. It was very fun and positional. No, you have. I think it's. I think you're 2-1 on me, Wolf. I think that's right. I don't think we've played anywhere else in at live events, at least. We've done practice sessions and stuff, but nothing in person, I don't think. I still remember the time when we were practicing for 2016. When we were practicing for 16 Worlds and we did that round robin. And you, I remember I was using Big B at the time and you were using your Worlds team. And we were doing round robin very serious sets. I remember you beat me turn 1 of game 1. And this was at the time when I think public perception was oh, Big B is unbeatable or whatever, right? And you beat me just turn 1, and I'm just okay. I'm that's not good. All right, GG. All right, let's see how many times my opponent used struggle. 10 times? All right, now I put in chat. Nice, guys. I won in National Dex AG by making my opponent use struggle 10 times in a row. All right, there we go. Yeah, that was very good practice. You should quit the game right now. Yeah, nice try, Peter Cart. You need to work on your insults. I see much worse, literally daily. All right, let's finally get back and let's do some bugs, guys. That would probably be good. We only have actually I think 1 that's unmarked currently. That's really good. All right, what we got here? Fervent Impression mod in build format doesn't have a description. Oh well, that's really simple, and it's also not a client bug. Well, let's just see here. Fervent Impression, or was it impersonation? Yeah. Why did I say impression? Description. Nickname a Pokemon after another Pokemon it shares a set with, and it will do this. Well, it looks like it should have one. Oh, no, that's the formats. So it just doesn't have a description there. I'm sure I could just use the same description. I'm going to add that description because I think that's pretty straightforward. And if I'm wrong on... I don't know why the mod would be different than the actual implementation. But I will just do this. You can have more than one Pokemon nicknamed after whatever. Yeah, that looks right to me. Alright. Alright. Very, very simple bug. Add description to Fervent Impersonation mod. There we go. Nobody has committed anything since then, right? Nope. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't screw up actually with that. Should I have been a comma? Yep, okay. Push to upstream. Push to origin. Alright. I have a question. When Gen 10 comes out, will there be a need to refactor a lot of code to get the formats generation? We can't just use format sub 3. I've heard about that. I don't know if it will or not. Like, because the issue for those who wouldn't know would be like, so it's like if you, right now we check for the generation of a battle by checking like if it's Gen 9 or if it's like Gen 1, and then we just check for like that fourth character basically to see what the generation is. But when Gen 10 comes out, we won't be able to do that. So I don't really know what we're going to do. I imagine my guess is what we're going to do is probably check the check if the first character is a 1 and then check if the second character is a 0. That's what I'm going to guess is going to happen. But I don't really know for sure. That's a later problem. We haven't quite figured that one out yet. Thanks, Wolf. Why'd the battle crash the first time I tried to save replay? I don't know, dude. I didn't write the replay code. Pokemon Showdown crashed. Is that what this was? It's in private code, so if it is, I don't know what the heck happened. But then it worked the second time? Alright. Actually, I'll check it off to the side. Let me check it off to the side real fast. See what happened there. Oh, you crashed, sequel. That's very impressive. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I don't know why that happened, but it did. So, interesting there. Alright. I added the same description used for the format to the mod. Okay. Right. This is done now. Let's see here. You are welcome, Peter Cart. Fervent impersonation description. Damage calc accept PokePaste now, so in prep for Gen 10, it checks the fifth character as a number or not. See, you can't do that because we have some formats that start with a number. Like, I think it's like 360 cup or something like that. Forget what it's called. But we have formats that start with numbers. Maybe we'll just like not do that. Yeah, 350 cup. 350 cup. So that would, so right now I think it would say like Gen 9 3 or whatever. So yeah. Like it would, I mean, they could also just fix the name of the format to not be 350 cup or whatever, but yeah. Get it bug type Pokemon bug fix. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. We'll keep going for a little bit, I think, because that was a really simple one. Kind of anticlimactic to end off on. We just have a couple OM bugs that nobody is taken care of, but I don't deal with OM, so. We still have this one, which is very funny. We still have this guy. He has not added a context. He said, for some reason, when I try pausing a battle, it doesn't work. But when I do it other times, it works. IDK, what is with it? Can you replicate it? Yeah, I can replicate it. I don't know how, actually. It's like, come on, dude. Like, what does that even mean, man? Alright. Alright. I think I'm going to go through a page of the old bug reports thread. So, we haven't done that in a while because we've been catching up from Hawaii, but now that I'm officially caught up from Hawaii now. So now I can start on the old bug reports thread again and work on that. So we've got here So you recall that the old interactions on, or the old bug reports thread that we used to have was a giant thread that posted sequentially. We switched to this other style where it's where the posts are instead per thread. Sometimes it helps identify like duplicate bugs and allows people to add more context to a specific thread. I don't know if it's really been used that way or not. I think it is generally better to be like this though. But the thing is, when we switched from this system to this system, we didn't move all the old ones over because we have 141 pages of bug reports. That's been one of my like just ongoing tasks of just like moving the old bug reports over. I have a lot of that to do. Are you allowed to talk about interactions between PS and Game Freak? There are no interactions between PS and Game Freak. So there you go. I feel confident in sharing that at least. What you would be thinking of would be interactions between Showdown and the Pokemon Company International, and that I can't talk about. I'm not allowed to speak on that nature. I'm being very vague there. That could be any relationship or lack thereof a relationship. I'm giving no details with respect to that. We try to stay on TPCI's good side. I'll say it that way. But with Game Freak, I don't know if they care about us at all. So yeah. All right, so let's go through here. We got not a bug fixed, not a bug fixed. Got a mechanics server. It's known that the Deoxys stuff. Yeah, Deoxys camouflage. I believe I think I've posted about that. Yep, Deoxys camouflage. Yep. Not a bug fixed. Sort by BST in ascending order in the team builder. Notice that Ferroseed turns up twice. I believe this was a bug that was fixed a while ago. We also have to look at like a Gen 8 team builder for that one. Because Ferroseed is not in there anymore. But the reason is because of... okay. So they have Ferroseed. Is it just twice in a row? Oh, in ascending order they did. Okay. Let's see. What is Ferroseed's BST? 305. I believe this was fixed a while ago. This sounds like a bug that was fixed a long time ago. Mm, 305. There's Ferroseed. I don't see Ferroseed again. And it was in order, right? It was in another 305. Yeah. So I believe that was fixed by Karthik at some point. If Game Freak cared about it, right on with this craft. I don't know, like, not gonna lie, like, I always see, like, Game Freak prints the most broken Pokemon, and then, like, the metagame adapts. Like in singles, it's, like, lol. But, like, for VGC, like, you just adapt, bro. Like, there's no, I don't think there's ever been a Pokemon that's just been, like, so strangleholdy on VGC. It's really hard for a Pokemon to be that dominant because of it being doubles. Like, by the very nature of it, you have a partner. Like, you have two Pokemon that can check it at the same time. So if something is really that broken, then you just put two answers to it on the field at the same time. Smeargle wasn't that way. Like, 2016 Smeargle was not, like, that broken. Like, it was very, very powerful, and the reason it was not liked was because of how much RNG it caused. But it wasn't necessarily so much that Smeargle was, like, so overwhelmingly, like, warping. It was just really, really good. But yeah. Yeah, I saw on Twitter that Finchinator said he was going to a VGC event. I'm curious if he's announcing what name he's going as. Like, if he's announcing his real name. I don't know if his real name is public information before this. But, like, if he talks at all about how he does at the tournament, then people will be able to find out. So anyway, so this was fixed at some point. All right. Currently, there is an attack and switch button, which is completely useless for me. Not that it matters. This is stupid, Showdown. Same as this bug. I'm guessing this is like... I deleted the update. PS works fine. With like stuff getting overlaid or something? Yeah, I see what's going on here. I haven't heard any reports like that. I imagine that would be a really bad bug, so I'm just going to assume this was fixed at some point. Clicking view more view all and using search logs bring up the help text for the command instead of listing more messages. And it says it was never fixed. Well, let's see if I can do that. Search logs DaWoblefet. Invalid date. I did the command wrong. Help search logs. Alright, what arguments do I need? Search logs. User equals DaWoblefet. Invalid date. Okay. So you have to specify a date. So that's not really great. Do I have a college degree in CS? I do. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science. A date can be specified. Defaults to searching all logs. So that's just not true. So the help text needs to be updated there. Let's do 24-08. Search logs. Oh, this is just the chat log. Like, that didn't actually search anything. It requires an administrator as well, which is different than how it is now. So I imagine that this command just doesn't do the same thing anymore. Probably because of lag, if I had to guess. No, I mean, it looks like it's supposed to do something. It's just, oh yeah, it's just sending back the chat log version of it, I think. I mean, unless it's asking, like, okay, so if I put in a specific date, is it gonna, like, do a search logs query? Yeah, this doesn't appear to do anything. Yeah, I don't... This is just pulling up the chat log. So it doesn't appear to actually do anything. So that is a... that's like a staff bug, then. I'm gonna make a note of this. Let me publish this over here. Let me do it on this side, just so that way, because this isn't a private forum. Search logs does not appear to actually search any logs. It will fail without a date. It will fail without a date, and only pulls up the associated chat log page. This command is admin only, so if it just doesn't work anymore and we don't need it, maybe we could probably just axe it. And it's difficult to fix. Alright. Hello, Squovit boy. Alright, let's see here. Our next one that we have here is from a banned user. I'm having an issue where most Pokemon can have really low levels because of Pokemon Go. Yep. Pokemon Go is now supported, so that's all good there. Not a bug, not a bug, not a bug. DS pivot Z recovery gives the error. The search included pivot more than once. Well, let's see if it did or not. Search includes Z recovery more than once. Well, it doesn't say pivot anymore. Do I have to do DS7? Ah, you do. Yep. Should that be DS? Or shouldn't that be, surprised that shows up for that. Wouldn't it be, I would think that would not be in here. I think that would be in MS. Right? What is pivot in this context? Pivot. Pivot is... Okay, there we go. Search categories are recovery, Z recovery, and pivot. Yeah. So it requires Gen 7. So it gives the wrong error message, basically. Alright. Oh. This form does not work. Is that the same way in... It doesn't have this present, but that is... I need to tell Cass that's not linked in correctly. This is... But, I mean, I guess it's easier for me. What would this be? Actually, I think the forms used to show up on here. But I guess they don't anymore. If I do like this, do they show up? Is this it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's see if this works, if I can actually send one through or not. So this is a chat bug. /DS recovery, or actually this should just be -ZS Z recovery. Z recovery. Well, that actually works. Does not work very well in generations 8 and 9. Combining it with other arguments, AG /GS pivot Z recovery causes it to complain. Z recovery was listed twice. I imagine Z recovery should only work in Gen 7 or with the national dex parameter. Can you replicate it? I surely can. Now, let me do this in the dev room so I can get a better screenshot. But pivot was listed twice. Nope, you still can't paste into there. That's kind of unfortunate. That does not appear to have done anything. Is that throwing a client error? Well, yeah, it looks like it doesn't like this yet, so I need to report that to Chaos. Deck search and Siri with the C recovery. I get it. All right. Okay. Let's go through. Continue to go through this page. Another minor visual illusion bug. Okay, I'm not worried about illusion bugs. There's a whole bunch of illusion bugs. I need to like go through and like do all the illusion bugs all at once. I'm not gonna fool with that. Not a bug. Fixed. And that was page 64. I'm just gonna call it good there. Got one page done. Page 65 will be later. I'll do that some other time. Got quite a few things done today. Pretty happy with that. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Till next time, have a good one.